getting a vaccine was difficult. Many folks just were not able to negotiate the websites and the online sign-up lists. Then a remarkable thing happened. Here is the story of our area's vaccine angels, who are our third Kosurik Award winner. When the first COVID vaccines became available to the general public, the rush for appointments was overwhelming. There were different, complex online registration and booking procedures for every county and health district. Securing a vaccine required access to a computer and the time to devote to search for available appointments. That system of distribution was not accessible to thousands of our neighbors, including those without Wi-Fi or home computers, those who are visually impaired, the elderly, or anyone without skills to navigate the sign-up process effectively. In response, a group of individuals began to help others navigate the system and successfully secure appointments. These vaccine angels worked for hours every day to ensure that people in need had access to vaccines, even providing transportation for those who couldn't drive to their appointments. These grassroots teams were on the front lines of the battle for health equity and securing vaccine access for thousands of our neighbors across the community.
Hi, everybody. I'm Dr. Louis Appel, Chief Medical Officer for People's Community Clinic. It's so inspiring what you all did, and speaking from the perspective of folks who were, trying to get our own patients immunized and access. It was so clear from the beginning that there was such a disconnect between the technology that people were being forced to use and what people had access to, that what was needed was a human connection. And that's what you all provided, was that piece of humanity. And I think it's that relational piece, that actual person-to-person connection that really makes a difference. And it's what made a difference in this. It's what makes a difference in healthcare. And it's really what health is about. And I'm just so inspired by what you all have done and what you're continuing to do. With that, I'd like to just say that all of you who came to be known as vaccine angels dedicated countless hours to help others get vaccinated. Your efforts saved lives by helping to prevent the spread of COVID-19. On behalf of People's Community Clinic, I'd like to present to you the Vaccine Angels of Austin, the W. Neil Kosurik Award for Healthcare Advocacy. Thank you for your remarkable service to our community.
I think for many of us, this became a bit of an addiction. And it's kind of like, okay, we've helped, all the elderly people can find, let's find people who, English is not their first language. Let's find people who are working all day with children or working all day in retail. Who else can we find? It was kind of like unearthing people, because a lot of folks felt they didn't deserve our help after, and there was a period where there was more vaccine available and there was people who weren't getting vaccinated because they didn't have time or didn't want to deal with it. And we almost had to tell people, it's okay. We are happy to help you. Please fill out our form. So it was fun.
That, I think, was one of the most beautiful things that all of us witnessed, the community coming together to get the seniors vaccinated. Those were very scary times earlier this year. And I think that made us, we didn't mind staying up all night long to get them appointments. It made it magical.
And now, our featured